All right, so you just, sometimes the best partner you can be with is a partner who, wanted you and nobody else. Like this guy or this lady wanted you and nobody else. And, Martin was a latecomer on the show. He joined after week 3. And so he had an opportunity, to watch what was going on in the house. And probably when they went for the screening and she saw Tessy and he saw Tessy, he was, into her from the start, and the fact that Tessy, be his spec. And, for those of you who have been on this platform for a very long time, I gave you a video where Martin was having a conversation with Kwame Sage, and then he told Kwame Sage that Tessy was the only woman, he wanted. Well, there's been a confirmation from Tessy's brother. Yes, and that confirmation was that Martin, before coming on the show, had only one agenda, and that agenda was to get Tessy and nobody else. It was either going to be Tessy, or he was also going to take a voluntary exit like what Diamond did after Benjamin was evicted on the show. And I have packed Diamond and then Benjamin's, videos. After today's throwback, tomorrow Sunday, it will all be about Diamond and then Benjamin. The two of them are building a very nice ship, and we need to let you see what they are doing. This is Royalty TV Studios. Subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notification. Let's go and then listen to Martin's big brother about the big plan of Martin at the People's Martin before he came on Perfect Match Extra Season 2. We will be back.
Martin, before he came to the house, told me, it's this lady that I want. So he knew what he wanted before he even came in. So it was like he actually had the whole thing planned before he came in. So he went in for what he wanted, and he got it. And that's how come they went to the final.
Okay, I see. What do you also think, Tiwa?
Sorry.
Can you tell me how you felt about, because since you followed, about J. Chris' actions towards Tessy? This was in the beginning.
I want to avoid talking about J. Chris because it's the past of my sister, and I don't want to bring her past into her present. Right now, we are looking at the future with Martin. So J. Chris is just the past. So I want to leave it there. Okay,
I think we can guess from your body language how exactly you felt about it, and from your tone how you felt about it. So we'll take it at that. We'll take it at that. But what do you think the future holds, seeing them? Pa, would you like to take this?
Well, since they came out, you can see there's been so much.
Agatha is a diehard fan of Team Mates. Yes. Do you have any other name? Because I think by now you should have some Matesians or something like that.
We have Marshals. We have Mates Army.
Wow.
We have just Mates. We have Test Force.
Yes.
So Test Force is Evergreen Mates.
Yes. Team Mates.
And we have Mates Nation.
And then there's Mates Nation.
Wait, so now I'm feeling like these are different groups of people, or it's all the same?
It's the same. So Marshals is just Martin's fans, and then Test Force is just Tessy's fans. Yes. Together we have the Mates, we have Evergreen Mates, we have Mates Army, we have Mates Nation, we have Team Mates, and then Team Mates Army.
Team Mates Army,
yes,
as well. I'm seeing all the green hats going through. How do you come up with the color? I think I've been very interested in this.
So that was Martin's brother and then cousin talking or having a discussion about, how they felt when initially Martin decided to take, that particular journey to go on TV to find love. And he said that, you've traveled, like you've been all over the world, like, and if you go through Martin's social media, pages, you know that the boy was a traveler, before he came on Perfect Match Extra. And he's a grown man, a 34-year-old man who has had, an experience to, travel to most, some of the nicest places on planet Earth. The brother didn't understand why out of all the places in the world, his brother, wanted to go on TV. That Charlie, TV top is the only way, I can find love. And I think that for most people, you know, I will agree with him because probably before the show, that would have been my exact same words, you know, to Martin, that Charlie, you are doing good. You are a nice guy. Charlie, go to church. Go. You can, but why on TV? But, you know, he allowed Martin to, you know, do whatever he wanted because he was old, even though he, you know, offered his advice. Even though he offered his advice and he was against it, he didn't stand in the way of Martin going to Perfect Match Extra. And I think that that is something sometimes we must do. Except the people, you know, the decision they are taking, you know, can take them to prison or something like that. But sometimes, you know, in as much as we might not, you know, be in agreement with the decisions the people around us take, we must support them, but we still have to let them know that, Charlie, I don't agree with this, but I am going to support you. And that's exactly what the brother did. And I'm sure that from the way he was talking, like, it seems like he feels like, okay, it would have been a big blow to me if Martin had not gone on the show, because now, you know, he has realized the kind of woman Martin went for and all that. You know, Martin, you know, made the right decision to go on the show. And don't forget the part where he said that, you know, Martin was a late entry to the show. He went on the show after 3 weeks. So Martin had the first 3 weeks to watch the show like ours because he was on the standby list. And so, you know, being on a standby list, he had the opportunity to watch it on TV like us. And he said that Martin, before going on the show, knew that Tessy is the one he was going for. At the end of the day, he went for his target. And me, whenever I hear this statement, I believe it, because the very first day Martin walked in the house, the conversation, and Delky was single at the time, and Delky was moving to, you know, Martin. And Martin had that, you know, bedroom conversation. He was in the bedroom with Kwame. Yes, Kwame Sage. They were in the bedroom, and Martin had that conversation with Kwame that, look, he has seen what, you know, Delky is trying to do and all that. But for one, Delky no be inspect. She's not really into, you know, busty ladies, you know, women with meat and flesh and all that. He likes it slim, and that is one. And the only woman he is interested in was Tessy. So it was Tessy or nobody for Martin. And that is what, you know, the brother said, that he is proud of the choices Martin made, you know, to go in on the show and all that. Charlie, Perfect Match Extra. Missing Semino, relax. It be now the matters they arise. It be now matters they arise. This is Loyalty TV series. As far as Perfect Match Extra is concerned, this is your hub of Perfect Match Extra. And also very soon, we will be introducing our next content, Tessy. Our next content will be Stories Day. On Stories Day, this is what we're going to do. You know, we're bringing you bizarre stories, love stories, you know, encouraging stories. Charlie, people for speak up. And we've seen that, you know, people are really speaking up. And typically it's a confession, you know, bit where we've tagged it as Stories Day. So, you know, keep up, and then we'll be giving you that content as well. Loyalty TV series, subscribe, like, share. We out.